Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, it's time for a new arena run, and I've just done Paladin, just done Priest, so this is back to Hunter. Not one of my top choices, although it did really well the last time. That means I'm probably screwed. Dick Defender of Argus is definitely the most interesting of those guys. You could make an argument for Captain card drawing, but I don't care if I'm Hunter. I don't want to make a deck that is just cheap minions in the arena, even though it might work, especially with Jeeves. You suck, you're actually a good minion. You're not as good as I like to think you are. You're just not. It is a dragon. I would be able to do dragon stuff, but there's not like in-class Hunter dragon stuff. I think I can do without it. You're a weenie, but you don't fight other weenies well. You just annoy people, so Getty it is. Ouch, that is really hard. This is a good big fat minion in the arena. As a hunter, I'll probably have a bunch of beasts. There's a reasonable chance that he would be as good as the druid 8/8 taunt guys, who I like. Shredder is obviously awesome. Glaivezuka is also super good. I gotta take the Glaivezuka. I think it just does too many good things. If I already had two each of those cards, it was probably not the one I would take. I'd probably take another Shredder. But with none of each of those cards, Glaivezuka seems like it adds the most functionality. This is a bunch of stupid. Dragonhawk Rider has to live long enough to do his thing, and he can't really kill multiple minions. He's too fragile. But we're gonna take him anyways. He can still do a lot of damage. I'm not a big fan of tracking. Arcane Shot or Kill Command. I could have had two dragons by now too. Count all the crazy dragon stuff that goes by. It's not like I'm going to have a lot of buffs for him, so he's not a particularly good one. I think I got to take Kill Command. It's just stronger. You give me a beast. You give me a card. You cost more mana. Cards are pretty good, though. Let's go Gnomish Inventor. Razorfen Hunter does give more stats. It's definitely more rushy, but meh. I don't have any secrets yet, but I might get some. Mad Scientist, it's still a 2-drop, which I don't have a lot of yet, so I'm going to give that a shot. Better Sun being my second choice there. I really like Mookless Champion, but is that what I need? I need to make sure I do have the forces to do the fighting, and the Scarlet Crusader is much better for that role. We're going to take Mookless Champion because it's the arena and super strong there. I have, like, no beasts yet. This guy is very powerful. I gotta take him. I guess I've got the champion, but that's not what I mean by beasts for him. I need cheap beasts. So hopefully I'll get some. I don't actually have any mechs yet, so Metal Tooth Leaper not doing anything there. We'll take him. Now I can have a mech. I mean, this is Rush E, but I still feel like it's kind of counterproductive. I mean, I do a lot of beats with him. Him into Glaivezuka would be an awesome turn. The heal bot would be good for, like, coming back late game. It doesn't necessarily help the general hunterness of killing people really fast. This is more control-y. It's not really as rushy because it has to hit your opponent 3 times to get 1 damage in. Although killing the other minions is really good. I don't know. We're just going to take the heal bot. Whatever. Too hard. The camel's really good. I gotta make sure I get some 1-drop minions to go with it, because, yeah. Right now it's helping my opponent more than me. You guys are both Kill Command's really good. You guys are both beasts that give me additional cards. You only give me an additional card half the time. It's guaranteed to be a minion. If it works, it probably costs more. I think I gotta go with the Elec, because it actually fights well. I don't have a lot of stuff in that range that does any fighting. Cool as the Scarab may be. You would have triggered off the Dragon guys, but still expensive. Elec is quite good. And it gives me more beasts for Ram Wrangler. I don't have any secrets yet. This is gonna be tempting, but this will kill things in the arena. I'm gonna go for something that kills things. You're a pretty good rush minion too, but you don't need other friends. You just work on your own. You bring your own friend. Cards from him. I'm not going to have a lot of stuff to trigger that, though. Rhino is pretty sweet. Let's see if I get more beasts. All of these are very good. I don't have anything actually big. On the other hand, I don't have anything actually small. I don't have any 1-cost guys. Go 1 cost into Glaivezuka is pretty good, and he gives me another beast. which will trigger my kill command. He also triggers off the Desert Camel. I don't have anything for the Desert Camel. Oh, how can I take I don't even like Web Spinner as a card. I'm just biased against Web Spinner. I would rather take either of these guys, but I think Web Spinner I have to take, because I need a 1-drop. I need extra 1-drops for him, so I haven't gone through them all. I need beasts for Rhino, and weenies for Mukla, and Argus. And, I hate that choice so much. I hate that pick so much. I don't have enough mechs for you. You're pretty awesome, but I just don't. Have one. Yeah, one. So, not Gorilla Bot, even though he would be strong if I did have the mechs. Spider Tank is fine. It fights well. Cobra Shot is way overpriced. As much as I like things that kill things, and I could see taking it in the arena sometimes, there's no circumstance when I would ever play Cobra Shot in a constructed deck. It is so far, like, if you just take all the Hunter cards that can damage minions, or all the Hunter cards that can damage players, it just falls really low on the chart. Speaking of low on the chart, this shitty row, oh my god. You are a shitty row. I mean, I have some spell damage stuff. He could go crazy. This costs 1 more mana for him, but this guy's ability is never going to come up. I guess we'll take the stupid Ancient Mage, even though it's bad. I'd rather take the Fairy Dragon to fight with things, but I do have some more 2-cost guys now, and I need to have enough 1-cost guys to support the other thing. Her ability is really amazing if you get her late in the game, and it's, you know, or at very least, for a 1-drop, it's an amazing ability late in the game. I won't say it's actually amazing, because you're still getting this tiny, fragile minion, but, yeah, it can definitely work out. I have only 1 weapon, Dread Corsair. He's unlikely to come out and be cheaper. That said, I have, like, no taunt. Maybe I should take the damn Cobra Shot piece of crap. I've got some spell damage now. I don't have that many things that damage players or minions. I gotta take Crap Shot. I don't like either of these 2 guys for it. I already have the Dragonhawk Rider, which is very much like him, and they both have the same massive drawback. They're never going to get to do their thing. He's like an overpriced bear. I'd rather have a bear because it's a beast. He's slightly efficient if I have my 1-Glaive Zuka out. Otherwise, he's not. I guess we'll take the crappy Cobra Shot. It's going to screw me, though. Oh, Hunter's Mark is amazing, but I'm going to not take the Faldir Raider because he will sometimes just win you the game. And I also don't actually have anything big. He'd be the biggest thing I have, which is a scary thought. I'm Frostwolf Warlord, him. Again, Grillbot would be good. I really like Hunter's Mark, but I gotta take Faldir. Faldir's Gate. So, if I play him, I get to do 2 free damage to my opponent. He's a 3/3 for 2. Meh. That's just not as good as Sludge Belcher. Yes, the Ravenhold Assassin would be something bigger for me, but he's so not as good as Sludge Belcher. Even if I want a big guy. This is a good row. I wish I could have taken one of these guys instead of the Ancient Mage. I have to take Ammo Companion, because it is just, like, the best 3-cost thing, even though it's random and going to screw me sometimes. You would give me multiple you are a beast that gives me another beast. You are a big fat idiot who gives my opponent health. And you would give me cards. You're like, you're an idiot, but you're like, would be my kind of idiot, but I don't have a good way to use you, so... Crap Spider it is. I need the one... Neither of these guys excites me that much, even though he is a beast. I think I need the 1-drops more to make sure I get something from my damn camel. Oh, why couldn't you spread out these cards? I really want a 2nd Glaive Zuka. I love Ogre Brute in general. Unleash the Hounds is good removal, potential just game winner, even though I don't have any combos for it at all. It's also beasts for triggering things. Pretty sure I have to take Unleash the Hounds, but that 2nd Glaive Zuka would be really good, but I have to take Unleash the Hounds. Witch Doctor would be another 1-drop. I mean, he's kind of a poor one to come out of the deck from the camel, and I can't go too nuts over the camel. I have 3 now. It's much less likely that I will get screwed by my own camel. That's mostly what I was going for. This may be more 1-drops than I would normally have taken, because I would not have chosen the Web Spinner over the other great guys in that row. I would have had, like, a big ogre right now, I'm pretty sure. And I don't like Argent Squire as much as I should, so yeah. Quick Shot is really good, though. I'm going to take the Quick Shot. Last card, I don't have buffs for you. You would give me more spell damage. I do have a decent number of spells. Only one of them is an AoE, and only technically, like, it hits 2 things. I don't have that many spells. And you're, like, Captain Super Fragile. I think I'd rather take the Shade. Yeah, I don't know about this deck. I think I evened it out, but I think I evened it out into something unexciting. I mean, maybe I should have ignored the 1-drops and the camel thing. I did only get 1 camel. And it's a minor thing, but on the other hand, if I did ignore them, the camel would be like a horrible card. Should have just not picked Campbell, I guess, but having 1-drops does seem like a good plan, especially if I had the second Glaive Zuka, because one cost minion, Glaive Zuka is an awesome turn. I played some Hunter and Constructed lately, and just to get to my rank 15 for a better chest. And if you're going second, coin 2-drop, and then Glaive Zuka is like an awesome go, usually. But, yeah. You need an actual 1-drop for the Glaive Zuka to be good if you're going first. This is really bad. This is really bad. My hand is horribly expensive.
Another night on the prowl.
And I won't get to start beating me down with that. And my hand is horribly expensive, my god. I have all kinds of 2-cost minions that I could have played that would have been great. But now I'm going to Camel, which is going to give my opponent something. My opponent's got one thing to beat me down with, and another one to enhance his card quality. There's all kinds of bad news. Also to kill whatever my 1-drop is. Well, we're doing this anyway. I mean, I could unleash the Hounds for 2 and take out the Panther. That seems like a horrible waste. Come on. Bubble, 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 bubble. Hey, I got the bubble. Because either of my other 2 1-cost minions would just be killed by this, and my opponent would be getting great value. Like Walmart style. Yeah, this is still not good. This guy was a pretty crappy 1-drop to get in that way, though, because his charge is meaningless. He would have had charge anyway. He would have got to go anyway. Ah! That's unfortunate. Okay, so I can unleash the Hounds my way through that. That'll be fine. Means I'm not doing anything else much with my turn, but I'm okay with this. Could have been worse. We're at evenish health. My opponent has nothing on the board, neither do I. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to play something way better than that on my turn, even though you got him punked to a 3-3. Your play worked out fine, but yeah. So I could do that and shoot you, but you could pump your guy's toughness to survive, so no, we're just... Sludge Belcher? I don't really need the Sludge Belcher right now. Like, I'm okay. Could shade and shoot, but then he's going to keep getting tougher. No, we're going to Sludge Belcher. We have the mana for it right now. It's sad to use him in a circumstance where it's not important, but same as always, he's going to take resources to take down, probably. That's poor. Multi-shot would be good. No. Ram Wrangler? Okay, I'll have to get myself a beast for that. So I could play these 2. I could play nothing. I don't have anything I could play with this guy. Otherwise, I would play something, play him, get him up to a 4-6, kill that, and it would be pretty good. But it's not going to work out. So I think we're going to Tomb Spider. It usually gives me cheap crap anyway. Those are really good, strong guys, and the Hyena is kind of small and going to die. The Tundra Rhino and then the Ram Wrangler would be awesome, but Tundra Rhino is probably not going to survive. Mukla is also kick-ass. I don't know. With the Ram Wrangler, I think I'm going to take the Tundra Rhino. But meanwhile, I'm just shooting my opponent here. And being all non-aggressive with my blob, which is like being non-aggressive as a hunter. That's a great sign. Oh, your camel doesn't give me stuff. Okay. So I could now Ram Wrangler. It wouldn't. Whatever I get would not have charge, but it's not the end of the world. Could also play him and him, which would make my guys pretty darn big. Although he's going to take the beats from going through that thing. I'm thinking of saving this as like a later game Hail Mary. So I've got pretty good stuff to do. So yeah, we're going to do this. It's not going to work out great, but whatever.
My shield for Argon.
The 4/5 taunt is fairly solid. My opponent at least takes damage. He kung fu's the spider. Yeah. Still say there ought to be some way to reflect this laser off one of these coins and do something really cool, but not that I know of. Saw that coming. Okay, a little painful. Mad Scientist? I got no secrets for the Mad Scientist. That is another annoyance. The annoyances never end. So I can play him, and then I'll have this guy out. So as that uses my mana more efficiently, that seems like the way to go. Again, I'm thinking 10 mana, Ram Wrangler, Rhino, go crazy. See if it does anything good.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Not much point in attacking with 2/3 guy, though. I've just been, like, on the back foot this whole game. Holy crap. Aside from Unleash the Hounds, I have not accomplished anything. It equalized things somewhat, briefly. That's really bad. That is not good news. Okay, I've got a spare Rhino now. I might start using them, because I'm in trouble. Do I need to healbot to survive? Hopefully not, because then I'm gonna die. Thank you. That was some lag there. Everything dies. You know, that was apocalyptic, but didn't work out that badly. I'm behind in health, and I'm behind by 1 card, but I have a potentially strong play for next turn. Of course, he can kung fu me, and then his stupid knight will survive killing the Rhino. Which is why I really like that knight guy. And I wish I had taken him... I really wish I had just taken the Boulder Fist Ogre over the stupid spider. I don't like mini spider. In practice, I don't like the Tomb Spider either. I don't find he works out that well, but I keep picking him because he ought to be goddamn strong. Ugh. Pain. That's not good. Ugh. Okay. You want to kill this guy because you were worried I would do something, which you're totally wrong. So my opponent has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage out there. I can kill 2 of it pretty easily, plus whatever the Rhino does. I'm going to take the chance that Rhino Ram Wrangler will get me out of this jam somehow. Like a lion would be good. I'll take that, that's okay. I'd like to kill him because I'd take less damage, but I've got to kill the bigger one right now. I'm in pretty dire straits. Let's see if Shelob here can get me anywhere. Probably not. Opponent draws 3 cards. This is never good. I mean, he did spend half his mana not affecting the board, and he just played a Crap Monkey. Crap Monkey's probably not bad against my stuff right now, but still Crap Monkey. Yeah. I still don't have any secrets at all. Mookless Champion, that would be a good card. That's better than playing the Healbot right now. Nice. So now, I think I'm going to kill command that guy, actually. Because then I have crazy board control. Rhino power. I should have done the math. I was very close to lethal, but I don't think I had it anyway. My opponent has a lot of cards. And a goddamn sniper. The only way he could kill anything is if he picked one of the lowest health minions and did all 3 damage to it out of the, like, 5 available targets. 6. God damn it. That was bullshit. It was bullshit. It did leave Moveless Champion alive, though, so it could have been worse. It's still bullshit.
I concede.
Oh. Right, yeah, you were pretty dead. Mookla and shoot you. Okay. I was still all set. I was in the mindset of playing that turn, but yeah, he actually could not survive. So, did pull through. Actually got something good from my Ram Wrangler. That was pretty handy. It wasn't on my list of things I was thinking I wanted, but worked just fine. So yeah, I think I should have just like ignored the camel, because I don't like taking the 1-cost guys, and it just strung me into taking this web spinner, which could have been a Boulder Fist Ogre. But mostly, like, the deck is okay. I just think it is at best average. So we'll see if I can at least get an average performance out of it next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.